Alright, one and all, this is episode 2, so to speak, of my playthrough of Dragon Quest for the NES, the Famicom, the Family Computer System, the Nintendo Entertainment System. I keep on getting my butt kicked by slimes. We're gonna try to change that today. We're gonna put together a mighty fine combination of gumption and guile in order to try to figure out what's over the bridge. Just gonna grab one thing. Slimes beat the one in the element. Yeah, well, getting your butt handed to you by slimes is kind of messed. There was an announcement recently that Dragon Quest 1, 2, and 3 are coming to the Switch in one bundle, but they're the version with the upgraded graphics and the upgraded, different graphics is probably a better way of putting it. The new graphics in the new one are 16-bit style, and they do look very nice, but they're, just a different style. And it also has a changed XP curve, so it's a little less brutal at the beginning of the game. But we're going to keep playing the NES version. The interface, I think, has improved a little bit, too, so there isn't a dedicated button for stairs. What an idea. Maybe I'll be a good video games enthusiast and buy a copy of it to offset my using of this copy with a dubious legality. So, last time I died, just as I was about to be able to afford a copper sword, that slime did die. We died it good. I lost half my money, so that's sad. So that explains a lot of why things have been going slow, is because every time I die, I've been losing half my money. Magidracky. Chanting hurt back at me. Ow. Nice. Defeated. How's your day been, Marks? How's life treating you? The Draki are super cute. They're lovely. It almost... I don't know, a scorpion. I've never fought a scorpion before. It almost feels bad to... Oh, wow. Oh, wow, also. It almost feels bad to hit the Drakis with a club. Just got home from school? That's sweet. Are you learning tons of things in school? Are you learning all the skills that you're gonna need to be a professional Fortnite player one of these days? Skeleton. I think we're gonna run from this. It's a little too little strong for my taste. We need to get that copper sword. We need to stop dying. That'll help too. The Draki are so cute. They don't really look like this guy up there. There's stuff about Europe. That's cool. Europe is sweet. What did you learn about Europe? There's lots of Europe out there, so to speak. That hurts me. Alright, we did it. So we need 180 gold. You flunked your Europe test? What was on the Europe test? Do you have to I don't know, speak Finnish? Was it like a geography test? Have you? Oh, that slime ran from me. That slime knows up. Name all the juicy continents. All the continents of Europe. Oh boy, where to start? Where to start with the European continents? There's too many to pick from. Okay, we only have 9 hit points left. We gotta make it back to town so that we can heal up. Alright, we can do this. Oh boy, can we do this. Okay. Alright, well, let's see if we can get a heal out and then head back. Yeah, the slimes are running away. I like how the slimes approach you. They draw near first, and then they're like, nah, I'm not having any of this. Slime is getting out of here. At least they know what's up, right? I forget what my max is right now. I wonder if I lose experience points every time I die. I don't think so. Okay. One more try. The Greggy Works Fireworks show was really fun, I agree. I found that like a really touching moment, to be honest. Do you know what I mean? Like obviously I always have a good time when I'm streaming, but there's some things, you know, that I know I'll remember longer, you know, that'll stick with me. And I think that like that experience was really quite sweet. And I'll probably hold on to that memory quite a bit longer than others. Alright, power level increased by 4. Maximum hit points by 3, that's not great. 4 magic is okay. 4 magic is like 2 hurt castings. Yeah, there'll be other opportunities to do stuff like that. We'll go back to Greggy Wood as well. It's not finished. I'm gonna go on a bit of a Dragon Quest journey for the next little while. Oh wow, we're getting shredded by this Dracky. We're finally actually getting some good gold out here though. Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. And we're probably going to skip forward after this to play Dragon Quest 11. When that comes out. Apparently this is going to take me like 10 to 14 hours of gameplay. Which is really not so bad. Dragon Quest 11 comes out at the end of the month. 13 gold. We can work with 13 gold. Should head back. Just in case. So, new old. Exactly, yeah. Probably what I'll do is after, like, whenever it is that Dragon Quest 11 comes out, we'll jump right to that. And then after that's done, I'll probably go back to 2. And quite honestly, like, I plan on playing the entirety of the franchise. Like, I don't know if I mentioned this while you were on stream before, but like I've played a couple Dragon Quest games already. Like I played Dragon Quest Builders 1, and I also played Dragon Quest 9, as well as Doggone Warrior. As well, I've played Dragon Quest 9 and Dragon Quest 6, I believe it was. And somehow I just don't know why I never clicked in that this was like a series that I should dive in deeper. Like I've played so many Super Mario games, I've played so many Final Fantasies, I've played so many XCOMs. What's up, Brad? XCOM Brad. Commander's Avatar. But for whatever reason, it just never clicked as a series that like I should really like dig into to see what else is there. But honestly, it seems like an oversight on my behalf. So we're gonna fix that. I don't like this at all. I think we can do it. We have the money we need for the sword. We just need to get back to town. Oh, Red Slime's running now. How's it going, Brad? Honestly, I've never been a fan of turn-based RPGs. Dragon Quest has caught my interest, so I think I'm warming up to these style games. Especially when the slimes and the Drakis are so cute, right? I think JRPGs as a genre are a style of game that you kind of need an introduction to. If they don't immediately grip you, I think you need somebody to sort of like show you the way that they're fun. They can seem really slow and like monotonous if you don't have any like hands-on experience with one. And it can make you miss a lot of the stuff that's really really fun and really fascinating and really touching about them. Yeah, they do flee. Yep, this is some Earthbound action for sure. This game predates Earthbound by a couple hours, of course. Alright, the big day is here. It's Copper Sword Day. Let's see what kind of damage we can do with our copper sword. Yeah, let's do it. I guess the next thing is a small shield for 90. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, if you loved the tone and the atmosphere of Dragon Quest Builders 2, I think that relatively speaking, like it has a little more of that than Dragon Quest Builders 1, but overall I would say like the Dragon Quest Builders games are the least like Dragon Questy Dragon Quest games that I've played. So if you really like the tone, the fun, and the silliness, and the like fairy tale adventure, and the jokes and whatnot, you'll love the other games more. This is less of like a cheeky ha 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 thing. I think it takes it a few games. The series takes a few games for it to find its stride in that direction. But yeah, this is where the groundwork is getting laid. I got this sweet sword now. Attack power 24. It's a whole new ball game. Oh baby, a big 10-pointer. Let's see if we can do this ghost in one shot. Oh baby, see ya. So you only need 90 in order to make it happen, in order to get ourselves a shield. Jeez, nobody stands in our way now. We will cross this bridge. We will journey south. Nice. Nice. Alright, Scorpion. It's nice that the hurt spell only uses 2 MP. See if I can't wang the... Nice. So this is like a completely different thing. Now we actually have like... We're getting somewhere. It's also cool, like, how much of the world and the characters and the enemies that you fight, don't like that, are still, like, identifiable in the first game, right? Like, these creatures aren't even just, like, they haven't even just been like adapted for the new games. Like they're clearly just like the same dudes. Wow, this skeleton means business. Oof. I can't afford another heal. No! Okay. So I guess we learned the lesson there. We can't fight skeletons. Oh, I did have to start the counter again. There we go. I'm at 6 dies. I lost all that money too. Thou art dead. Say it ain't so. Half my money. The skeleton robbed me. The skeleton robbed me. Okay, well, let's try the other way, I guess. Try to figure out if it's easier to go in that direction. Neither. Slime battle. Okay. Here are the bridges. We're getting closer though, clearly. This copper sword's pretty cool. It's working. It's amazing that like I still feel like we're under-leveled, and we haven't really even gone anywhere. Like we still haven't gotten anywhere yet. We're good at crushing slimes, though. We're just laying waste to them at this point. Okay, there's this scary swampy thing. So it looks like a desert up there. Got some sort of desert with some sort of forest clearing. You made a dumb anime on Google Slides? That sounds fun. What's the plot? Oh no, skeleton. Should we battle the skeleton? Last time we had a skeleton fight, we died. 10 points, we can deal with that. Five, less good. These skeletons being business. Ow. Oh boy, we did it. 25 gold. Okay, we have enough gold to get the shield now. Oh. That sounds like an interesting plot. Where did you get the idea to use Shutterstock photos to create an excellent adventure? The Persona meme verse? What's the Persona meme verse? Alright, we're gonna have to go back. Alright, I'll have to watch that later. I'm a little busy right now to hit up the YouTube. But I'll take a look at that after the stream. Alright, we can make it back. We can make it back. We can't make it back. We're dead. Okay. We ran from the skeleton. That's what matters. Scorpions. Run. Alright, we're good at running now. We're so good at running. Oh, I went north. I went the wrong way. We're dead. Okay, we're not dead. We made it. Oh, I can one-shot these guys. Okay. Uh-oh, this is not where I'm supposed to be. I think I'm stuck. Please be a town or something. Oh, I found a staircase. Staircase of salvation. Okay, whatever's in here. Oh, you have to go down the stairs the appropriate way. That's good. Okay, there's a dude. Are you some sort of wizard dwarf? Lizard laser cannon? The bravery must be proven. Thus a test, I propose. There's a silver harp that beckons to the creators of the Dragon Lord. Creatures of the Dragon Lord. Bring this to me and I will reward thee with the Staff of Rain. Okay. Are you gonna heal me, or is that later? Alright, well, we've got to make it back somehow without getting... We're dead. Okay, we're not dead. We're not dead. We'll survive. Alright, we can fight this guy. Nice. Eat it, Draki. We need to make it far enough back so that we can buy ourselves a shield. To increase our chances of surviving this cruel and brutal world. Of questing dragons. So my guess is that those guys have exactly 7 hit points. I can tell you how I figured that out. If you're interested. Just gonna run. Oh no. One more time. Let me know if you need some help with your Europe knowledge, Marks. There's no reason why this stream can't be educational and fun. know all sorts of things about Europe. Maybe. Maybe. I'm not a certified Europe expert. I know Europeans though. Put it to the test. Put that knowledge to the test. How many planets are in Europe? I think Gustav Holst's Symphonic Wind Band suite, The Planets, was composed. In Europe, so what does that mean? There's gotta be at least a few planets in that one. I'm gonna say in Europe there are 9 million planets. Real Talk the Planets is so good. It's very, very good. So zig-a-da-dum, 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 You should play Where in Europe. It's Carmen Sandiego. Where is the Austrian composer that added Pluto? That's hilarious. Those are very bad manners. Going into somebody else's symphonic wind band suite and adding in extra planets. Takes a lot of guts. Takes a lot of guts. That's horrible. What a moron. That's so bad. You don't do that. If anybody is thinking about adapting somebody else's legendary orchestral work, just don't do it. All right, let's go get ourselves a shield. Hopefully that'll increase our survivability. Okay, we can do it. So what's our defense at now? Oh, we got a little shield on our sprite. 12. All right. Oh man, it even sways back and forth as he walks triumphantly in his heroic regalia. Squiddo. Nice. So then, leather armor is only like 70. Colin Matthews, still English. I'm still gonna give that a thumbs down. I'm gonna call no bueno on that. Like if I added another movement to the Marriage of Figaro where they get divorced. Shouldn't do that. Some sort of improv thing. He didn't think that he was adding. I just think the whole thing is gauche. I think it could be like a really good piece of music and still not appropriate. Just call it something else. Like if I had like, you know, like Octorok has our first album, The Underground. It's got, you know, songs on it and they're good. But if you were like, yo, Liam, check out this track. I added it to your album. Your album's better now. It was missing this song. I would be like, oh wow, that hurt a lot. You'd be like, excuse me, you did what? So yeah, you're welcome. Oh, I don't have any torches. Oh, I have to buy another torch. Oh no, I'm lost now. Oh god. I'm lost in this dungeon. What's this highlight nonsense? Okay, I found the stairs. Whoo boy. It'd be funny if I was on the wrong side of the mountains. Okay, so I need to buy a torch. So this does 2 damage every time I walk on it. It's very punitive. What if I took your game, Lizard, and added another character to it called Dog? I was like, yo, I fixed your game. You missed a few things. Just feel free to go ahead and swap the files out. You're welcome. I don't know. Doesn't seem right. Doesn't seem right. Okay, I need a torch. Apparently the torch that I had before was a one-use torch. You use it one time and you burn it right to the very, very tip. What if I went to Marks the Bean's geography teacher's class and I took the test from them? I said, look, I added some questions to your test. You're welcome. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Bruh, don't even joke. Thou hast done well in defeating the red slime. That's gonna be a bruh moment. Bruh. Alright, we can afford leather armor. You can take my clothes from me. Sure. So what's our defense at now? I think that brought it up by 2. So it was probably like 4 points, and the clothes I think were 2 points. If only there was a town where you could purchase magic keys. I'd be all over that. I'd love some magic keys. No! Don't! Why would you even make games this way? Give me a torch. Luckily the torches are cheap. I think it's another thing if you just say, like, this is my own version of a thing. But it's another thing to, like, create something that is supposed to be a continuation of someone else's work. I think it's one thing, I think it's okay for you to, like, have your own take on something and make it your own. But I think you gotta leave the work to the original person to, like, determine what they think is the ultimate extent and bounds of it. Like, if you want to, like, use the Octorok scores and put together your own performance of our arrangements, that's one thing. It's another thing to, like, alter something we've already created or try to add to it. To, like, substitute what we already have. And put your thing in its place. That's just me. if you said, I recorded a version of your arrangement, I would say, hey, that's cool. If you said, hey, I added a track to your album, I would say, that's not cool. You don't get to do that. No matter how much you like the original, or think that you understand its goals or values or whatever. It's not someone else's place, right? I mean, it's possible that I'm misunderstanding the intent. But it sounds to me it's more like, yo, why didn't Hulse think of writing one for Pluto? Get out of my way. Okay, so there's some other weapons and stuff here we should take a look at. Hand axe is pretty good. Chainmail, half plate. So I guess that's our next milestone is 300. When we have 300 gold bars, 300 big ones, we know what we can spend them on. That's right, you better run away. I would say you have to admit that there's a difference between like deviating off of someone's past work and altering someone's past work. Well, in one case, like you're altering the original thing, and in the second case, you're creating your own work. You wouldn't be able to. I wouldn't let you. See, it's different with like. No, but I mean, let's just say you wrote an extra song and said it was, you know, the 10th track on the album. In a similar way that you might write a piece for Earth and Pluto. I'm not saying that Colin Matthews said Holst wrote Pluto. I just think that the idea of it's one thing, like obviously I don't know the full story behind why this was written and how it came to be, so I can't use it as a good example to make my case. But just like on a hypothetical level, the idea of taking an existing work and simply just like adding a new chapter to it of your own accord doesn't sit good with me. I think it's one thing to create another work that's been inspired by the initial work. But it's another thing to, like, add to the first one. You know, like when Kurt Elling added lyrics to Love Supreme, or when Manhattan Transfer added lyrics to Birdland and everybody in the world cringed. It's like that. Why can't I move forward? Okay. Alrighty. No, because sometimes somebody adds lyrics in collaboration with, or with the approval of, the like original creator. You add lyrics to a Dave Brubeck tune? Nice. It also depends, I think, in the mode in which you do it, right? Because there's one thing to just like add some lyrics to a song you like that doesn't have them and sing them for fun. It's another thing to be like, yo, I've improved Love Supreme. That sounds fun. Oh, Squiddo's in trouble. I think I got a crit on one of these the first time I fought it, and dealt it an 11. I think I might have to head back. Yeah, we can't fight more of these. Let's get out of here. Two more heals left in us. Oof. We're on a tightrope here. I don't know if we can make it out of... Oh, it seems like heal costs less to cast now. Before it cost 5. It's a very lucky miss indeed. I think we gotta head back. Either you wanted to drive, your inspiration was cool. The result may be good or bad. God, fan fiction dismissively. All I'm saying is that, like, you shouldn't... It's one thing to do an homage, and it's another thing to do a new version of something that already exists. But it's a completely different thing to claim that you're adding on to an existing work. Like, people are the authors of their artwork. You just can't come along and say, you know, so-and-so, yo, bruh, hey Lynn, how's it going? You can't just come along and be like, yo, I improved your artwork. You're welcome. I'm going good. I'm playing a lot of Dragon Quest or Dragon Warrior, depending upon. Or this is literally the Dragon Warrior version of the game, so we got the Dragon Warrior art up. Pokey. Yeah, I just recently finished Dragon Quest Builders 2, which is really exciting, and I'm super duper duper pumped to play Dragon Quest 11. So we're whetting our appetite by going back to the very beginning by playing Dragon Warrior, otherwise known as Dragon Quest. Yeah, this is Dragon Quest Uno. Yeah, well, so to speak, you can certainly try. You might end up in a fist fight. I don't know. I mean, you can certainly try. That's not what I'm talking about. That I would almost have more appreciation for. Is trying to write a piece of music or whatever so authentically that you could pass it off as an original. That I have more respect for than saying, yo, I'm some Johnny come lately, this fantastic piece of music that, to which so many are inspired by. Yeah, I just fixed it. Hello, West of the Sun. We're arguing about the authenticity of music or something. How are you today? This is indeed Dragon Quest Uno, otherwise known as Dragon Warrior USA. Most people agree that this is actually the definitive version of the game, as is the case with a lot of the Dragon Quest games. In the American, for whatever reason, like with a lot of Dragon Quest games, when they localize them for the European and I guess generally like the Western audience, they make a bunch of graphical improvements in this one, and oftentimes there's bug fixes and like game balancing stuff. So a lot of people actually think about the original Dragon Quest games, with many of them, the English versions are the definitive versions, so that's what we're playing. A lot of critics prefer the Game Boy Color port, actually. I can see that. Yeah, as far as I know, for the North America, I probably have to get a new torch, don't I? Yeah, so as far as I know, in the North American version, there's like bugs fixes, there's changes to the graphics. The graphical style has been improved, and some like gameplay tweaks. I have to go buy another torch. Forget to buy a torch. I'm just slugging through these ghosts though. I think 300 was our next milestone for money. We're a while from there though. We're listening to the Fireman 3 House soundtrack, and the soundtrack isn't hitting it for me. They're very different. They're very different. If I had to say which one I preferred, I'm gonna say Dragon Quest for sure. Dragon Quest 1. Much prefer over anime, action strikes, Hollywood, pseudo film music stuff. Some suck it, gum gum, don't get it, don't suck it, gum gum, do. This is the sound of every action movie from the last 10 years. I'm just ribbing you. I don't know that much about the soundtrack from Fire Emblem. Oh yeah, the fella who did the composing for the Dragon Quest? Yeah. Apparently he's been the author of more than a few bad deeds. We'll do our best to, for the time being, to separate the work of the composer from his deeds in his private life, in the same way that we'll manage to separate the quality of Colin Matthews' work from his personal proclivity to having claimed to fix parts of the standard repertoire. His the apparent successor, I think his apparent successor is like a team of 30 people. The new Fire Emblem is so good that I want Fire Emblem DC just so I can have the songs in Smash. I'll have to check out the I'll have to check it out so that I'm actually being fair about it rather than just being a lazy critic. But yeah, aesthetically, most things about the Fire Emblem games as of late have not offered me much. Now I'm just being a pest. There's one anti-banger song though. No, there's one guy that people think it's this company. So Keltman's from inviting did a video about it. Interesting. Well, we'll have to see. Time shall tell. Okay. We're like halfway being able to afford the next little bit of gear. I'll take a listen to it tomorrow while I'm at work. Next level. Come on. Power 2. Speed 6 is good. Hit points 2. Blah. Blah. New spell, though. I love how it doesn't tell you what the new spell is. It's just like, oh yeah, you know no spell now. Alright, have a good one. Sleep. Put things to sleep now. Pretty harsh video, but informative. Yeah, sometimes people don't behave themselves. And they need adults to help sort them out. The SimCity good night thing. It's quarter tone. Oh, that's amazing. I love that. If I ever get a Patreon sub, I'm gonna use it to recommend a Fire Emblem song. You're more than welcome to. I'm sure there's a lot of really good music. I'm just being difficult tonight. I don't know. Maybe the fact that I was physically assaulted by Colin Matthews, pretend composer of Gustav Holst the Planets, today has just put me in a bad mood. No. I should definitely listen to the soundtrack before I judge it. Oh, I gotta send it into the old Nintendo. Luckily, they've been good about fixing them. Setting people up. Artrock just released an album for free to patrons. That's pretty cool. 9 tracks from Chrono Trigger. Patreon subscription of $1 a month gets you the album for free. You can feel free to cancel it. 20 seconds after I send you the album, I don't care. I don't have enough time in my day to police that. West of the Sun's heard it. What do you think of the balcony session, the album West of the Sun? Yeah. Patreon will hold you to a whole month. Whatever. I won't. You can be a patron for 85 seconds. You can get in touch and be like, I'm only joining for this video. Can you please, for this album, can you please send it to me right now? And I'll be like, yep, sure. And then I'll do it. Man, the swamp kills me. Do you think there's an item that'll help me get through the swamp thing without losing 2 hit points per tile? Because that's a huge... How many do I have to walk through in order to make that jaunt? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's like 24 hit points. It's really nice. Super intimate. I love the track feature, the crows, so much. Yeah, it's silly. So we recorded, it's called Balcony Sessions because we recorded the album on my balcony, like right there. And so you can hear like birds and like neighborhood animals on the recording. Sorry, I accidentally went to my history, but you said you got assaulted? Oh, sorry. I'm just being a pest. Brad brought up an example of a composer who wrote a piece of music with the intent of extending another famous work, and I thought that was pretty gauche. And I've since been unable to convince anybody of what I feel like is a pretty reasonable position, which is that it's okay to write your own music, but you shouldn't try to finish other people's music for them. And since I've been unable to argue that, I've just been getting increasingly silly, and most recently have claimed that British composer Colin Matthews assaulted me today, which is cars. Not true. Sorry. So this is a serious accusation, and I don't want anybody to think that I really meant it. I've not been assaulted in recent history. I have been assaulted in my life, but it was a long time ago. Sometimes people misbehave. I was okay. You're making a sushi restaurant. That's sweet. What are you gonna serve there? You're worried. Don't worry about me. I'm unhurt. Conveyor belts. Oh, nice. Do the conveyor belts make the little sushi boats move around in circles around the table? Because that's the best type of sushi. You don't get hurt, Mad Champ. Does anybody feel like we're not really making progress in this game? Raise your hand. Press F if you think we're not really making progress. 7 levels in, and all we've done is some shopping. Yeah, E. Okay, we got some E's, we got some F's. I can kill people with my mind now, though. Just slowly. I'm doing my best. Press F to instantly E. That's fair. That's fair. I need 100 more gold in order to afford some more armor. Yeah, exactly. Hearing the exact same track over and over again. Like that bug in Final Fantasy VII that one time. Yeah, it wears you out. Hearing the same 8 measures over and over again really can take it out of you. So we don't really have the resources to cut through Pain Swamp. So I'm going to explore around here a little more. The battle theme is really cool. So there was a bug in the original release of Final Fantasy VII where every time you went through a battle, the overworld music would reset. So even though the overworld music was like, I don't know, 3 or 4 minute piece of music, you would only ever hear like the introduction of it. And part of the idea with like PlayStation is that you have like CD audio now, right? So you have CD quality music to listen to, like an actual recorded orchestra is possible. But instead of hearing, so because it's like this longer piece of music, they wrote this proper introduction for it, right? Thinking that the way it would be coded is every time you leave battle again, it just picks off where you last left off in the theme. But because of the way that it worked, you only ever heard the introduction to the overworld music over and over and over again, and never actually got to listen to the song. Man, this guy hurts. Oh wow, that's bad. Sounds bad, Brad. These skeletons mean business. Oh no, it dodged. The skeleton is me, right? Do y'all feel that? That the skeleton is just me in a different timeline? 26 gold. Feels good. So I wonder if there's something in that forest. Ow. Something in... I didn't want to fight him. I wonder if there's something in that forest now that I've talked to the guy in that cave. Because that's some like old JRPG stuff. Oh yeah, poison floors. The floor is lava. Yeah, that is odd. It's a weird choice. Maybe they're stretching their music budget a little thin. Such things do happen. Oh wait, this is a bad one. Excellent move. 25 points. I like how when you get a critical hit, it says excellent move. We're gonna have to go the long way because we're like out of hit points. And I don't want to have to cross the pain tiles. It's done well in defeating the Draki. If you had, Lynn, if you had to describe the music from Fire Emblem Harry Potter edition, how would you describe it? If you only had, if you had to use 7 words, no more, no less. That's 1 word. You only have 6 left. Let me think real quick. That's 5. You got 2 words remaining. Oh, interesting. I thought they had 7 hit points before, but I've hit one for 6 and didn't kill it, so it must mean the monsters have variable stats too. Kappa. 1 word remaining. Faces are words. Picture thou. Actually, you know what? A picture that says 1,000 words, so technically you've gone 998 words over. You've cheated. God. Can't be trusted, Lynn. Can't be trusted. Is Lynn in Fire Emblem Harry Potter edition? I could use a float spell right about now. Can anybody cast float on me? No, she isn't. It's a whole new cast. They got rid of all the other characters. Martha isn't there? I thought Martha was like the mascot. Well, yeah, I guess maybe good news for you is since Pluto was downgraded, people no longer try to write new Pluto moments for the planets. That is good. That is good. What about Planet X? Which means new booby? I don't even have a guess at what you're talking about, Lynn. I don't even have a guess. Planet X. What if a new planet is discovered in our solar system? Does Colin Matthews have to come out of retirement to correct the record? Is that something that he's committed to? Oh, Dana with the high quality memes. That's some S tier memeing. We got some good memes happening for the new Octorok video. Do you guys want a quick peek behind the curtain at what we've got going on for the new Octorok video? I'm working on it's Chemical Plant Zone from Sonic the Hedgehog twice. I think that's what it's called. Let me just find this file real quick. It sounds like somebody just ran into a thing with their car. I don't know that you should do that. I don't know if you guys could hear that on the mic. Yeah. Cars have a weird job. Somehow they're supposed to live their entire lives without ever bumping into anything. Isn't that weird? What a world they live in. Where are you, Photoshop? I just opened up Premiere Pro out of sheer habit. That's my life now. So there's a bunch of stuff that went up on there we go. There's a bunch of stuff that went up today. Let like on the Facebook and whatever. We like every month I change the banners, but I'll show you that here. So this is the new banner for our Twitter and Facebook and whatnot, which you can already see. So that's not a sneak peek, but I think it looks pretty snappy. It made it really easy because Team Sonic are always wieners, and all the fonts they use are just like commercially available fonts. Like they're not like they're not custom or anything. They're just like flicking through Photoshop, being like, "Yo, what should the next one look like?" And they're like, "Yeah, this font's pretty sick. Let's use that one." Anyway, so this is still a work in progress, so don't judge it. But we're making this. So I'm excited to share that with people. It's gonna be fun. Can you ban me in full screen? How do I ban you full screen? What does it even mean? So I still have to I still have to get another I have to get a photo of somebody else in the band to be the tails to my Sanic. But yeah, it's looking good. I'm happy with it so far. Bro, that's epic. Well, thank you. We've got some other stuff coming down the line too, so I haven't spoiled it all for you. But yeah, it's good. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good one. I'm looking forward to it. We had rehearsal on Sunday. It was good. I don't know if anybody caught the live stream. If you didn't, I don't blame you. It's kind of brutal to listen to because we don't really have a mic. We don't have like the band properly mic'd. And there's like no audience interaction because we're rehearsing. But you know, it's a cool kind of fly on the wall thing. If you're into that. One of the pieces looked dry. I think it was the vegan one. Basically just like delicious things on top of bread with olive oil, which, come to think about it, right? Yeah, we don't really stream that much very often, very consistently for Rock, which is fine. It's just, you know, it's there. It's, you know, it's fun. It's a different sort of experience, right? It's not like this where we're interacting. I know you guys, you know, to an extent. I guess I think I know you personally. Maybe I don't think that's too much of an ask to say that I have developed personal relationships with people. Certainly, I like you guys. I know you by name. I look forward to talking every time you come out again. But the Octorok thing is different because like there's 8 people there. We've got a rehearsal. We have only so much period of time to like work on the material to get ready for recording. So it's just sort of a camera in the corner. Enjoy. You don't know me. I know things about you, Lynn. I can tell stories back from your Splatoon days. I know you're an Albertan. That says a lot about somebody. You were basically another town. How did I miss this? You were basically born on horseback. You're basically half horse. That's what I'm saying. What about all the times? Tons of them. Hey, we're in coal. That's fun. Yeah, Lynn got burned by an alien a lot of times. Yeah, squee. Squeak, 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 squeak. I imagine that's the sound that the character makes when they walk around. They've got squeaky shoes. Squeak, 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 squeak. I earned like 30 gamer score today by taking a shower. Achievement unlocked. Do you guys ever do those like gamification things where like the app gives you points for like doing stuff you should just do anyways? Also, hello Captain Hydras. Welcome. Bienvenue. Gamer. I can't read that. What does that say? Something. Game or something. What do we got here? Buy some sick gear. Don't have enough of that. It says gamer alert. Nice. Gamer alert indeed. We're 60 of 92 now. Hydrus is definitely the most epic tier gamer I know. How are the world records going now, Hydrus? You're still alive somehow. You've been how many world records have you gotten in the last day? Speed running the Squid Game. This is not what I was expecting her to tell me. I don't know. I don't know what it was that I had in my mind that this NPC was going to tell me, but it was not this bad. Cures rheumatism. I don't know. Usually they say something like, coal is where you can find really good fig trees or something, because later in the game you find you need to solve a puzzle using figs somehow. But I guess rheumatism is something you can get. Yeah, we will actually get to hear a piece of music. This reminds me a lot of like route music from Pokemans. Who are Audubon Pal's parents? I don't think I know. The Dragon Lord, eh? Good to know. Hast thou seek Nestor? I think he may need help. Okay, well, how do I cure my rheumatism? Do I have it? Search. Well, there's nothing. Do I go down the stairs? Do I go in the door? Do I take of the rheumatoid bath? Oh, I can't take of the waters. What do you... Okay, that's edgy. What? Thou art as brave as thy ancestor, Squiddo? Thou cannot defeat the great Dragon Lord with such weapons? Thou shouldst come here again? You got stabbed Flora for some reason? F that guy. Hast thou any proof? I don't know, we got the same haircut. Seems legit. I think the Nintendogs ripoff is just dogs. I think dogs are a ripoff of Nintendogs. We have the direction of Zelda's went with music, guided shifts into different modes. Tell me about that. Rather than like cutting off abruptly. Is that what you mean? Wings, just wings. This is how you get Paul McCartney. I don't know, what do wings do? Do I have to... Can I just get Paul, or does Linda come with a deal? Because that's a deal breaker. Let's just buy some wings, baby. I have wings now. Instead you take care of Shrek and Donkey's children. Amazing. It's called Shrek, Ogres, and Dronkies. And man, it's so cursed. How's it cursed? Cursed to be good? Yeah, I just bought some wings. And I made a Paul McCartney joke. No. Rimuldar. Okay. Okay, that's where you buy keys. Let's several Zelda games, dynamic music systems. Yes, dynamic music system is way better than just like punching music in. Did that place have an inn? And did it cost less than $60 bazillion to stay there? Yeah, the music design in Zelda games is very, very good. Very atmospheric, very cinematic, shall we say. It's working for me. 25 points, it's a doozy. That's enough to kill several scorpions. Okay, well, that was coal. I don't know if we got anything out of going there. What did we learn? Yeah, I think just in general, Nintendo makes some of the best sounding games out there. It's one of the reasons why I keep coming back. To have exquisitely designed dynamic audio systems. My guess is that the wings help you. We did learn about the bath and we got some wings. We learned that Marx is gonna eat some curry. I'm guessing that the wings get you over this junk. You're gonna write a dynamic audio system for the NES? That would be incredible, Brad. You should do that. I fully 100% support you. The wings, I think wings cost 80 gold. 80 gold worth of wings. I don't know what they do though. I have no idea what they do. I have 283 gold now, but yes. Get them wings. Yeah, I mean, I can only assume that that's what the wings do. That seems to make some degree of sense. I think we're gonna go back to the left and explore the south of that island while Marx is having some curry. La 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 la. Let's see what we can find over yonder, and then we'll be close by in order to get ourselves some better equipment. Called Big Wangs. Okay. Yeah, you probably shouldn't call your chicken restaurant Big Wangs. A counterpart to Hooters. Hooters and Big Wangs. I mean, yeah. Like, if you gotta have one, you should have the other, I think. That only seems fair. Like Taco Bell and Pizza Hut, Hooters and Big Wangs. We should join forces. I don't know. Hiring attractive waitstaff only. I don't know that I can condone this. I think this is gonna end in tears. I would eat a Big Wang personally. I think that my fear is that such a place would underemphasize like the hygiene part of food service, which to me is an important component of any meal. So my sword attacks are stronger than my hurt magic now. The wings were alright. Glowing review by Brad Smith of a place that sells only wings. I've never been to Hooters. There's one here in Toronto. Hard pass. Dude, I wouldn't know. Quite frankly, I'm not interested in learning. It's just, the Hooters combination is just a losing one to me. the scantily clad people reeking of desperation and fried food. Yeah, Hooters seems really weird. It's not good. It's not good. I mean, maybe I don't know because I've not been. My vote's going for not good though. At least those guys give out a lot of gold. Okay, we're gonna have to head back because the skeletons are still tough to deal with. Yeah, Hooters seems so strange to me. I don't understand. I guess I just don't understand that, like, kind of like gawking as well, right? Like how can you enjoy somebody's appearance if it's so obviously a degrading experience for them that you know they wouldn't be there for unless they desperately just needed any money to make tuition. This doesn't feel good. Is this like a magical alternative reality where the fact that the owls are working for the website, working for the restaurant, is free of any moral issues? I mean, first off, I don't know that this is the best forum to hash this issue out. To speak in broad terms, you know, people can choose for themselves and can agree to do whatever it is that they suits them, and you can have whatever career you want. You know, working as a musician, you meet people in different careers, you know, on the fringes of society or whatever. And there's a lot of people who like that line of work and have no misgivings about it and would rather do that than anything else, and you can't tell them otherwise. There's no sense in being, like, paternalistic about it. But I think you can also step back and on the whole say, yeah, probably every Hooters is not staffed by free-thinking, independent young women who have come to Hooters with light hearts and clear heads. It's too complicated of an issue for me to say, yeah, let's shut down Hooters this second because it's all evil or whatnot. It's more complicated than that. And I think that we do the women in those jobs a disservice by just saying, oh, this is a horrible place, we should burn them all to the ground. But I think it's hard to look at an establishment like Hooters and go and think to yourself, yeah, this is awesome for everyone. Everyone is feeling very good about it. I think I'll leave that topic there. But yeah, if the owls are magical, then yeah, I'm in for that. There's a free NES game where you have an owl palette carry stuff. That's cool. Appreciate your clarification. Just sounded like you were generating stickers for work. Yeah, no, not a problem. Yeah, like I'm not. Obviously, people can do whatever they damn well please with their life, right? It's not my place to tell them what they can do and what they can't do. I just think that if we're being like level-headed about it, it's kind of hard to look. Oh, I forgot to buy my shield or my armor. It's hard to look at something like Hooters and be like, yes, this is definitely positively benefiting everybody here, and they all love it. I'm sure there's a lot of people who work at restaurants like that and are really happy to do so. And I have no place to tell them that they shouldn't. No one asked me, right? I was like, when the gay marriage debate came up here in Canada, people saying like, should gay people get married or not? The thing that seems silliest about me is it's like, well, I'm not getting married, so why are you asking me? Maybe if I get engaged to a young man, I'll have a valid and relevant opinion on the issue about whether or not men should marry men. But seeing as how that's not happening, no one's asking me. It's a bit ridiculous for me to weigh in, is it not? It seems like a common sense position to me. What do I know? Alright, we need to get some better armor. What armor do we have on right now? Leather armor. Yeah, it does make sense to me. I'm willing to believe that there's some circumstances in some universe where it's all fine and dandy and everybody is having a good time. You know, the world's a varied place that I don't have all the answers for. Why not, right? Someone who worked at one for a while, I didn't think it was her favorite job, but she didn't think it was a bad job at all. That's fair. I've gone twice. Cool. I love that people are still making NES games. I love that old hardware is not inactive yet. Still not dead. Completely random question. What's everyone's favorite vegetable? It's an interesting question. If I had to pick a favorite vegetable, what would it be? Oh, jeez. What do I eat the most of? I really like spinach. Does spinach count? Leafy greens? Do they get vegetable points? Well, now I'm halfway to a large shield. Oh, whatever. I think I should get the hand axe. I should save a little more and get that hand axe action happening. Certainly there are worse things for the world that are taking place than Hooters. Rutabaga, that's a good call. Yeah, I like spinach. Spinach works good in like pasta sauce. Looks good on in a salad. It's good in a sandwich. Garlic. Brussels sprouts are good too. Grilled asparagus, yum. That's one of the things like from the East Coast that I kind of miss. Lots and lots and lots of asparagus, lots of inexpensive, delicious fresh asparagus. There's some things out here that are in Ontario that are way more expensive than when. Yes, exactly. Much appreciated. I don't think that like. I think it's important to talk these things out. And I'm not just trying to be like the Disney version of Liam while streaming and avoiding ideas or whatever that might make Middle America frown. But I also think that like a live stream is not really a great forum to work that stuff out. I don't think we're gonna do our best intellectual. It's not even that. It's just like if we're interested in hashing these ideas out, while I'm playing Dragon Quest online, it's probably not the most effective way to make that happen. The plums have been in season recently here in Toronto, here in Ontario. Oh man, the plums and the peaches have been so good. Yeah, so good. The stone fruit here in Ontario is really, really, really nice because it's cold during the winter. And then it's really, really, really hot all summer. And so things like peaches and plums and not quite apricots, not quite hot enough for apricots. Mostly peaches and plums, some nectarines. They're so, so, so good. The cherries. Another really good place to get good cherries is Montana. Are you there's some Americans here, right? Have you guys enjoyed a good Montanan handful of cherries anytime soon? Recently? I have like 2 plums on my table over there. See that messy table behind me? I'm in California, so maybe? Oh, there's lots of good fruit just sitting around waiting for you in California. Brad used to live in California as well. Interestingly enough. Just like weeds we planted. Yeah, for sure. So easy to grow. Yeah, it's the ideal climate. It's hot and dry. And you just give them some water and they drink it all up. And they grow big and red. You can also grow them like all year round too, right? Unlike here where when you grow tomatoes, like you get 1 pick a year and that's it. But in California, all 12 seasons. Do tomatoes cause cancer in the state of California? Is that real? I know California is legendary for its like warning you have cancer labeling. There should be a rule in JRPGs where if you just had a battle, you cannot get attacked on the next tile because that just happened twice in a row. That's interesting. Maybe it's like a climatization thing because like the cold season in California is like as hot as the hot season here in Ontario, as far as I know. I'm not an expert though. I'm sure you know way more about gardening in California than I do. When it gets like really cold in California, like what temperature is it? And can you tell me in Celsius? Because I don't understand freedom degrees. Orange County weather was like middle 6 months of Toronto's weather stretched to the year. Interesting. Alright, we're gonna try wings. Ah. No. No. Well, we learned. It's a chimera wing. I did just use the wings. I thought the major was a lady. It's chimera wing. And now we're back. We teleported us back to Rimuldar or whatever the hell this is. Tantagel. They teleported us back to the base. It's like the escape rope. It's the get out of jail free card. It's the chimera wing in other Dragon Quest games. I don't think so. No, it's gone. It's gone. It's gone for good, baby. That was it. It's good to have. I think I'm gonna have to go buy another one. But we learned. We got this sweet armor on now, though. Oh boy. Don't it hurt so good. I'm at status. Upstairs. 23 armor. So, we have a few places we can go. We're looking for a harp. Skeletons are still a problem. 6 damage is not so bad, though. I wonder how much the average skeleton damage is now compared to before. Because before they could, like, hit me for, like, 11s and stuff. We got better armor, but how much better is it? 4, 6, 8? Seem to be doing better. 8 still hurt though. We did learn about that bath that cures rheumatoid. That hurts. Skeletons are still dangerous. -15°C to be pretty cold. It's interesting because it goes down to like -35. One of the things that's tough about living in Ontario is that, like, at the coldest time of year is like -35, an extreme cold day would be like -40. We maybe get like 1 or 2 of those every year. Sometimes we don't get them. And then it's really common for it to go up to like 35 in the summer. And the hottest it's ever been when I was in Ontario was 42°C Celsius. So like 39, I guess, is like a cranking day here in Ontario. Like that's on a regular year. Like we'll have like 1 or 2 days where it gets that hot. But as a result, like you can end up with like, 70-degree swing between winter and summer, right? Like it's a big difference. Jesus Cristo. So we need to get another one of those wings, so we can do. We can try to venture across to the southern island. See what's over there and actually survive to tell a tale about it. 37 in Georgia now, wow. Snowed last year. It's only stuck for about 3 or 4 days. They'll sewer shit down. Yeah, exactly. They just panic. There's nobody has the training or whatever. It's funny. Yeah, where here it's like whatever. It's just You're so used to dealing with it. It's just part of life. I guess the next milestone is 560 for the hand axe. Let's cure ourselves of some rheumatoids by talking to the water. Georgia. I've never been to Georgia. See in Atlanta. On the news once because it snowed. We were stuck on the highway for several days. That's really funny. It's also horrible, but yeah. I guess if like nobody has the appropriate vehicle, the roads aren't built with that in mind. There's no plows or anything, right? You can really throw things off. $70 for wings. Yeah, exactly. Snow tires. And in general, like people just aren't going to be buying the kind of vehicles that are good in the snow as compared to here. The snow is lovely. The snow is wonderful. Some people hate the cold. And me and them just don't get along. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I just don't understand complaining about the weather. See, Dana gets it. I don't know. I like it when it's sunny. I like it when it's rainy. I like the fog. I like the snow. I think people's hair looks good in the wind. I guess the only thing that I don't like, that I really can't do, is like extreme humidity. When like the relative humidity is like 90 and I melt. No good. Other than that, instead of Boston, you guys can instead go for the monkeys instead. What was waiting for you in Boston other than monkeys? Bostonians? Very humid weather before, so I have no idea what it's like. That's fair. It's just like the air is thick, it's wet. If you've ever been in like a greenhouse, that's what it's like. Child development research at MIT, that's cool. Learning how to develop better children. It's very important. In the middle of a forest, yeah. Ontario can get pretty bad, but we're on the lake, right? It's nothing like it used to be in Halifax, though. And Halifax is where I'm from. I don't know how well you guys know your Canadian geography, but Halifax, Nova Scotia. That's in the middle of the one that sticks out on the right, but isn't Newfoundland. Okay? And it doesn't get as cold in Halifax as it gets in Ontario. But what does happen in Halifax is it's humid during the winter. What's Canada? Who is Brazil? Why do some mountains look like presidents? And so what'll happen is it's humid in the winter. So you'll get days where it's so humid that like it can't snow any more than it already is, because the humidity is just like off the charts. So what'll happen is it'll get foggy while it's snowing, but it'll still be like a freezing day, right? So as a result, the fog will be below zero. So you'll be hit with negative, like a wave of negative degree fog snow that just like immediately robs your body of any warmth. Gary Johnson, what's Aleppo? Good work. It rained last night, and seeing the clouds after the summer was so nice. I always miss seeing clouds. There's none during most of the summer. Yeah, they all burn off in California or get like blown away on the Pacific winds, right? Get so used to the empty blue sky that I see clouds. That's nice. That's very charming, Dave. It's very sweet of you. Yeah, I feel that. Here in Ontario, we're on the Canadian Shield in Toronto, which is like or the outside, just on the outside of the Canadian Shield. But it's this long, big, flat, rocky, rough part of Ontario that's like this. On this tectonic plate isn't the right word for it. Someone who knows their geology better than I do would correct me, but it's big earth, sturdy formation in the ground. And as a result of all those forces combined, we get these big rolling banks of clouds that just go on and on and on forever as they roll off the Lake Ontario. It's very lovely stuff. Alright, we're gonna try to brave the tunnel. We're gonna see what we can see. Yeah, the clouds are nice. We've got really nice sunsets here in Toronto. And I love the way that the clouds break up the light. So that the sky will be orange, but the clouds will be pink with blues on the bottom and white highlights. It's very nice. Very nice stuff. I feel like I've made no progress in this game. Like I'm just like stimulating the local economy. Yeah, like that took it right out of me. I love how useless the torches are as well. But they're really not even that helpful. Immediately get one of these guys. Oh, tornadoes are bad. Yeah. We get like 2 tornadoes a year here in Ontario. It's just sort of like freak things. And they're nothing like you guys get in Oklahoma or whatnot. The Dust Bowl. The Rust Belt. But, yeah, tornadoes seem scary. Alright, you too, sir. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you have a good one. Have fun in the lab tomorrow. Or wherever it is. Teaching children how to do science better. Oh, Lord, no. Well, it's Dragon Quest. Hey, look! It's the moment pictured in the box art. This is... What do we do? Do we think we can fight it? Do we just try to go one round with it just to see? Just to see if we... like what we're in for? Do we take this as some research? Do we really think that it can do 29 points of damage in one hit? What are we about to learn? I say we poke it. Oh no. Oh no. Can I use wing now? Oh no. 22. I'm burning to death. Oh, that's bad. That was a bad one. Thou art dead indeed. So I think we're not going in that cave again. I think we're gonna explore the area to the left. Half my money I was saving up. Alright, we're gonna go on an expedition to the left-hand side to see if we can learn anything there, because there's no way I can travel all that distance, head into the dungeon, only to get rocked by a dragon for 22 points. Like, that's more than half my hit points. That's more than, like, double what heal recuperates for me. I guess we're already at full everything. What I really need is a torch. Just in case. I think this game's hard. Come on. This game is definitely not worried about whether or not I understand it. This game is not worried about whether or not I get it. Luckily torches are cheap. Let's buy herb. I wonder what herb does. My guess is it heals me. That would be my guess. Man, I'm getting destroyed. I'm no dragon warrior. Probably medicinal herb, yeah. For sure. Could be famous guitar player Herb Ellis. Possible. We don't know yet. We haven't used the item. So I ordered a fun piece of camera gear that should be arriving tomorrow, which I'm very excited about, that we're going to use to help make Octorok's music videos look better. Ordered myself a gimbal for my camera so you can do steady cam type stuff. Move the camera all around without it being a big shaky mess. Down here, so that the fine boys and girls of the world who want to enjoy your videos don't get motion sickness trying to watch them. Another bridge. What could go wrong? Where are all the monsters? Usually I will have gotten into 600,000 fights by this point. A demon knight? No. 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 I don't want to. It's too much. Alright, we'll see what happens. God. You have no faith in me. Oh God. No. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Where do we go? Everything is too powerful. Everything is too strong and they keep undeading me. What am I at, like 9 dies? I'm at like 8 dies now. They're too strong. You're an idiot, Squiddo. What do you think you're doing? Okay, well, shoot. I don't know what to do then. My only guess is that there's something on that continent to the right-hand side that has something going on. Something that I'm missing. Tempted to look it up. Don't want to look it up though. I don't know, Dana. This is pretty rough. might have to throw in the towel soon. We might have to call the 1-800 Nintendo Power hotline to talk to one of their game experts to get a hot tip. Totally. Yeah. I mean, I'm familiar with this stuff. One of my favorite games is Final Fantasy 1. And one of the reasons why I like it is because it does this to you. It just doesn't tell you what you're supposed to do. It just throws you in and being like, alright, well, good luck. Have fun with the video games you bought. But yeah, this is perplexing. Because we have gained some ground. We've made it some distance. Just so far, everywhere that I go is just a horrific death trap. I feel like there's got to be something to do with this forest over here that I'm not aware of. Gosh darn heckin' skeleton. Another close one. That's better. Yeah, heal is definitely providing more hit points than it used to, which is good. Kind of at a loss here. Where do you think this harp is? I'm supposed to find a silver harp, I guess. I honestly don't think this is gonna work, but I'm just doing it because I don't know what else to do. Remember that time I got killed by a dragon? And then immediately afterwards I got killed by a demon knife? I remember those times. I do remember that time I got killed by a slime. That was a good time. We were so young then. I was just level 1. A young baby dragon warrior. The skeletons are still difficult to fight, which is something that gets me. Why am I still fighting the skeleton? This is crazy. Am I about to get killed by the skeleton? That was close. I think I might have to use my wing to get back. Oh, but they cost so much. Oh, I can use herb. Oh yeah, it just heals a bunch of health. Cool. Let's go back to coal. Don't want anything to do with that scorpion. Alright, let's talk to everybody again, see if we can learn anything more. Sweet. Do you have anything else to say, or is it just that? Is there an inn here? Do you remember seeing an inn? There it is. In legends, it's said that fairies know how to put Golem to sleep. Well, that's good. That's probably gonna come up later. 20 gold per night. That's not bad. We can make that work. This could be like our new base. Although we have to go all the way back to the king to save. Which doesn't really matter because we're playing on an emulator. You know what I mean? I would love to see Nestor. The golem is afraid of the flute music? If only I had a flute. Or knew what the golem was. East of Hawkness, there's a town, 'tis said, where one may purchase weapons of extraordinary quality. Okay. Never heard of that place either. I would love to. Just tell me what I need to do. I don't know. How would I prove it? Well, can I take your hand for this dance? No. I tried. Can I take the door? I don't know what's happening. We're going crazy, right? We're trying crazy JRPG stuff now. So we don't know what's going on. We're just trying anything. And this guy is in this stupid hallway. I might indeed have to look it up. We're going around. I'm not gonna look it up tonight. I might take a peek tomorrow while I'm at work. Just something to point me in the right direction. You know what I'll actually do is I'll read the manual. The manual might have some hints. The manual is also something that, like, were you playing this game, and originally you would have been expected to have and read and benefit from the information in there. Oh, welcome. How was the curry there, Marks? Was it hearty? Did you enjoy it? Was it really good? It was an epic curry. What kind of curry was it? Oh man, that's my favorite type of curry. The spicier the better. I guess we're at least at the point now where fighting 2 of these monsters is enough to earn me a night stay at the inn here. So this is like tenable. We can survive out here in this part of the world. Still get ahead. These skeletons are still jerks though. Oh god, oh no. No! Why didn't I stay at the end? Why? Why didn't I stay at the end? My money. I'm never gonna get that hack shit. Okay, people. This is miserable. This is pathetic. This is sad. I'm just getting trounced by this game. I know when to quit while I'm not as far behind as I possibly could be, and that's now. So I think I'm going to end the stream at this point. Call it a night. I'll be back on Wednesday. I'll be back on Wednesday night. Two nights from tonight. Today's Monday. It's Monday all day. 2 days is Wednesday. I'll be streaming again then. Okay, thanks everybody for tuning in. It was a pleasure, even though I feel like I've gained nothing in Dragon Quest. But we'll do what we can. We'll see what the future brings us. Have a good night, everybody.